Hey, what's up? Matt Wyatt here. Continuing the study of Tua Tagovailoa, his freshman season at Alabama, all 77 throws. And I think up until last week we were through the Tennessee game, so about eighth game of the year, and up to 42 throws on the year. He didn't play in the next two games of their season against LSU and then against Mississippi State. Then they had that next to last game against Mercer, kind of the warm-up for the Iron Bowl, and he threw 11 passes in that game. Let's take a look at all 11 right now. His first throw of the ball game against Mercer is 43rd on the year, and most of the tight end bring him back out here in the flat for a touchdown. Watch the play, and then I'll just show you one quick thing about it. Tight end open, TD on play action. You go back and look. The coverage is key to this. It's a really good play call. You can see him motioning, and you can see the safety coming over. It's man to man to man everywhere, and that safety that is running with the tight end has him. As the play starts, you saw him run over. He's looking up the tight end, and now it's hard to cover him because the tight end's coming back underneath to this side. Then what happens is he gets lost. As the safety then moves with him, he sees the play fake of the running back, and now he's going to jump in there and try to tackle the run. So now he's done. He's lost his man, and that's the tight end who's going to get open for the touchdown. Second pass of the ball game, 44th of the year for Tua. This is a pattern you have to remember. Double slants to the two receiver side, skinny post, bang 8 on the single receiver side. This time he sees him rotate back to 3, so he's going to throw that as he clears this defender. Double slant, skinny post, hit the post. Then you get a fumble afterwards. But they run this play a bunch in the game for Tagovailoa. Third throw of the ball game, 45th on the year, is almost an interception. Three receiver side to the wide side of his right, throws it in the middle. Linebacker almost picks it off. I'll show you what happened on this. He decides to read the field side when they line up with two safeties, but on the snap of the ball, they rotate him back to the middle, him underneath, and so it's cover 3. And when he gets that, he's going to then put his eyes over here on this defender, this linebacker, who's covering the tight end as he makes this outbreak right here. And what he thinks is if he runs with him and moves out that defender, he's going to have that in break right behind it, which he does get. What he doesn't account for, though, is the other linebacker dropping into his throwing lane, and he never sees him. His eyes are right here on the defender the whole way. The tight end makes the outbreak. The defender stays with it, and he sees this coming open. But again, his eyes are there. He never sees the other linebacker dropping into his throwing lane that almost picks it off. And you can really see it from behind. There goes his tight end. He's going to go up, make that outbreak. So if this defender runs with him, you've got the in break coming. And from the eyes of the QB, it looks like a lot of wide open space there to that in break. He just never looks at this linebacker, never sees him. Drops and reads his eyes right in the throwing lane. His fourth throw of the ball game, 46th of the year. Here's that two receiver side slant. Skinny post on the backside again. That's the route for him. 7-man protection with a play fake built in with the back. But right here, they blitz him off the edge. They bring that 7th guy, and the play fake doesn't get it picked up. In fact, it kind of hurts his chances of picking it up. So now he's free, and he's moving around in the pocket. Can't step in here and drive it against cover 3, throws it in the middle of the field, kind of leaves it out there and gets his receiver hit. 47th throw of the year is 5th in this ball game. The play's happening over here on the screen, and we'll get over to it now. In break, curl route, back going to slip out. And so, you want to read that zone underneath defender, and he reads it correctly. He's dropped into the throwing lane of his curl route. Now his back's wide open with all this space to work. It's just he waits a little too late to get it to him. And then instead of sticking it to him accurately, he leads him upfield and gets him hit. Throw number 48 on the year. His 6th throw in this ball game. They look like two safeties deep. They're going to rotate it back to cover 3, and he will come up to be the flat defender. When he comes up, he's going to throw it over his head and motion the back. Now you've got a 3-receiver route working here, here, and here. And what happens is this defender comes underneath when he sees that route in the zone coverage. That's his responsibility. Now the tight end is gone on top. It's going to get open. And you get a good throw from Tua. Puts it on him for a big first down. 49th throw of the year, 7th in the ball game against Mercer, is what I believe is a true RPO, run pass option. I'll show you why. So here you get the mesh point with the running back. I see a tackle and a guard that are working up to the linebacker, two guys pulling around here to the edge, and I think with this soft corner out here on 2nd and 3, he's got the option to pull up and hit this hitch route if he wants to, which is what he does. But you can see him pull the ball. He's going to throw the hitch route on the soft corner, but you've got linemen up here blocking in the run game 2-3 yards downfield. I think it's true RPO, good decision, and an easy throw for a first down. His 8th throw of the game is his 50th of the year. Look what he gets. Same thing, double slants to the 2 receiver side, skinny post on the backside, and it's cover 3 with a safety in the middle. He's going to read that zone defender, and if he jumps with his heels to the outside and gives that inside release, going to take that inside slant. It's exactly what happens against zone. Good read, good throw, first down in the red zone. His 51st throw of the year is 9th in this game against Mercer. Max protect with a little play action in the back in there and choose one side or the other against man-to-man one-on-one fade route. He's going to go up top of the short side, his left hand, puts it on him. Great catch by the 10th pass attempt against Mercer, 52nd of the year. Man-to-man on the goal line. What do you know? Double slants to the 2 receiver side and get up there on the backside. He's going to read the slant side, but a little bit of a misread this time from the freshman QB, and here's what I mean. It's man-to-man, and they've already positioned the defender inside of that slant route. So he's already got position to kind of cut off the slant to the inside guy, and if that's the case, you got a better chance to win on the outside. He's going to try to force it to the inside, and it gets batted down incomplete. 53rd pass attempt of the year for Tagovailoa, his 11th and final throw in this game. They give him a 2 safety look, and what they're doing is rolling it back to 3. It's going to be man-to-man everywhere. It's a good pre-snap read because all he's going to do is take the one-on-one down here in the boundary and throw another fade for a touchdown. It's one-on-one, play fake, put it on him. Great throw, great catch. So there you go. All 11 throws. He goes 7 for 11 in the game against Mercer through 3 touchdowns. That gave him 8 touchdowns on the year at that point. So through those 9-10 ball games that he had played in, he was at 66%, 35 of 53 at this point after the Mercer game, and had thrown 8 touchdowns on the year, 1 interception. And that means those 8 touchdowns, he had thrown a touchdown pass for every 6.5 pass attempts. So in other words, every 6.5 times he put the ball in the air, one of those was a touchdown on average up until that point. So sitting there after the Mercer game at 53 attempts, he did not play against Auburn. He didn't play against Clemson. And then he goes in and throws the ball 24 times in the national championship game. So that'll be what's next, and probably not going to do a video where you do all 24 throws. We'll probably split them in half, do 12 and 12. And that'll be our last 2 films or videos in studying Tua. Hope you enjoyed this. If you did, do me a favor. Hit me up on Facebook, facebook.com/Radio Wyatt. Of course, subscribe here on YouTube if you haven't already. I really appreciate that. You can always find me on Instagram and Twitter. I'm at Radio Wyatt there. So give me a follow if you don't mind. And while you're online, do me a favor, head on over and check out my friends at RenaissanceNation.com. They're with Renaissance Bank. And if you like this video look, kind of niche inside, look at some cool things, they've got a lot of stuff in other genres as well. It's RenaissanceNation.com. Again, if you like this, I think you'll like that. Go check them out. I appreciate that as well. All right, see you next time.